Yo, what's good people? In today's video we are looking at some skins that has really rare patterns on them, and I bet you haven't seen any of these. Anyways, without any more yap, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so let's start with this AVPP pub, and as you might know, you can get a rare cat pattern on this, but that's not the only pattern you can get. There's like a gazillion billion different rare patterns you can get for the skin. Just take a look on this list and you'll see. For example, you can get this gas mask pattern too, and I think this is pretty awesome. And yeah, it will be a really long video if I showed you all of the patterns on this list, so let's just move on to the next one. And next we have a really famous skin, that is the AKK's Hardened, and as you might guess, we are talking about the blue gem pattern, 661 pattern. This is the normal pattern right here, but if you get the blue gem pattern, whole gun is pretty much blue, and yeah, this is also really expensive, costing around $1 million, maybe even more, and I'm being for real. And guys, before we continue, let's take a look on today's sponsor, Glass. Glass is the #1 case shopping site right now with multiple different game modes such as case bundles, double tiles, rash, and many more. Whenever you want to deposit, you can deposit with skins, cards, crypto, or even gift cards. And if you happen to win big, you can withdraw your favorite skins from this huge marketplace they have. If you don't want any new skins, you can always withdraw with crypto. If you don't want to deposit any money on the site, you can always play with rain gems. And if you're gonna try out the site, make sure you use code CS for 3 free cases and 5% deposit bonus. That's it. Now back to the video. And next we have a blue gem pattern for 5/7 case Hardened. This time you need the 690 pattern or the 278 pattern. You can see the blue gem pattern way better on this skin in my opinion, because the whole gun turns into this blue thing, and yeah, very cool. I don't know how much you need to pay for blue gem pattern on this gun, but I think it's gonna be really expensive once again. Not as expensive than the AK of course, but still very expensive. And next we have the Mac 10 Last Dive. As you can see, this is pretty normal looking skin like this, but you can get some insane paint sheets on this. For example, you can get the centered skull pattern 386, and as you can see, there's a skull in the middle of the gun, and it's pretty cool. And yeah, I think that many people even don't know about this, so yeah, pretty insane. Then for the other pattern, there is the 748 pattern, and it's called the tree. It's called the tree because you can see a tree here, and yeah, it's pretty nice. Not as cool as the skull pattern, but still very nice. Next we have the UMP Minotaur's Labyrinth, and as you can see, it's a normal skin like this, but if you get the 272 pattern, then you get this mini dude on the middle of the gun like this. It's really weird, and a small detail, but it looks pretty awesome. I'm not sure for how much the rare pattern goes for, but the normal patterns goes for around $100. And next we have the Clock Moonrise. This is pretty famous and really cheap too. As you can see, the normal pattern looks like this, nothing crazy going on in it, but if you get rare pattern, you can see the star in this handle of the gun like this. Pretty cool. Also, it doesn't cost very much to get this rare pattern. It's pretty affordable, costing around twice as much as the normal patterns. And as you can see on this list, these are the best patterns you can get for this gun. And then we have the Galile Sandstorm. This is really interesting because this is the normal version, as you can see, pretty light, and you can see some purple over here. If you get the rare pattern 583 or 761, then the Galile turns into this completely purple skin. I really don't like this skin, but I get it why some people would like this one. Pretty weird in my opinion. Anyways, next we have the Stiletto White Gem. As you can see, this is the normal pattern. Nothing crazy going on in it. But if you get the White Gem pattern, then the whole blade turns completely white. Yeah, this is pretty awesome and extremely rare to get. The pattern you need for this is 402 pattern, and yeah, also there's only one white gem pattern listed in CS Float right now, and it goes for $3,500 right now. So yeah, pretty expensive. Normal patterns goes for around $250. Anyways, that's pretty much all for this video. Like if you liked the video, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.